What is going on, guys? Daddy is back and got some connected franchise Damion King gameplay here. And it's two games like normal because the games are so short. Granted, pretty much the whole time you could see me, rush the passer. And we got two AFC North teams. We got the Ravens first, and then we got the Bengals. And two decent quarterbacks, or at least I thought decent quarterbacks, in Joe Flacco and the Red Rocket, Andy Dalton. But we'll see who the quarterback is for the Bengals. Let's just say it's not the Red Rocket. And here, Joe Flacco is not looking like a Super Bowl quarterback. Getting a sack fumble here, putting the ball on the ground. Offense gives us 3 points, so okay, we'll take it. Our defense is definitely playing stout right now. And if you notice, the running back for the Ravens is still Ray Rice. I thought they had said they were going to take him out of the game totally. I know for MUT they did, and I'm betting for the normal online head-to-head they did, but I guess he's still in it on the connected franchise side, which was I thought was a little odd because that is a very big part of Madden. I think it's like they said statistically that between that and MUT are like the two most popular gameplays in Madden. That's their big money sellers. But anyway, we're doing a good job here on defense. We've already gotten I think 1 or 2 sacks already on Flacco. So and it's already only the second quarter. I mean, 1 or 2 more sacks here in the first half, and you know what? We could have breaking the game sack record, which I think is set at 7. I think 7 is like the lucky number as we get our 3rd sack of the day. Like Jesus, get up off me. You can't handle this. And I don't even know who that is, Harrelson, and we go off sides here. Ugh. God, that's just what we get. Trying to jump the snap early, and I get caught off sides. Here, bad job on my part. I get a late hit on Flacco, so that's back-to-back penalties on me, pretty much keeping their damn drive alive. No bueno, no bueno. Especially when we're only up by 3, and can't give them free 20 yards there. I think it's 20 yards. I think it's 15 for the late hit and 5 for the offside. So yeah, free 20 yards on their offense. Not good. But anyway, by doing so, we've allowed them to at least move down the field. And here, this is why I'm getting so sick of this zone stuff, because I can't play zone because I can't see the crossing routes behind me. It's just not a good vision. As I said before, you gotta watch out for Joe Flacco. It's not that he's breakaway speed, but he's got enough speed to make you a little ticked when he starts running the ball, because he's fast enough to beat your guys when you got man coverage down the field. But anyway, here goes Ray Rice. You're probably never going to see him in a Ravens uniform again, but there he goes, and here I go getting the sack. That's 4 sacks on the game already. Jesus, we still got 1 whole quarter, and they're going to have at least 1 more drive, getting down the field. So hopefully we can get some sacks here. We need to chain these together, because really would love to break the single game sack record. But still trying to keep them out of the end zone. Here we force them to 4th and goal. They end up taking their 3, and we end up going down the field and getting a touchdown. So yay offense, actually driving down the field and scoring us some points. Or they might have just gotten a return. I don't even know. I don't remember how they scored, but they ended up putting up a touchdown. So now we got to just 2-minute warning here. They're going to go to the throw game, and by doing so, Damion King come in and get some sacks as we do in this play. Looks like we can almost get this one, and we do. We get back-to-back sacks here. So I think that's 6 sacks we're at. 6 sacks for the game. Just need 2 more. He's checking it down underneath there to Ray Rice. Doesn't get the first down. Here we go again. Get another sack. That's 7 sacks in the game for us. And sadly, because they used their timeout, that ends up ending the game because we were able to kneel the ball out and not turn it back over. So 1 sack away, at least I think 1 sack away from setting the single game sack record. And look at that, 7 sacks, 8 tackles, very nice. Good day for Damion. Here's the second gameplay. We're going against the Bengals, as I said, and it's still number 14 back there, but it's not the Red Rocket. It is not Andy Dalton throwing the ball. It's actually Matt Flynn. I don't know what they were thinking. They went with Matt Flynn over Andy Dalton. I don't know in what world that he's an upgrade. I mean, it's not like they're on the same level, but I think I would give Andy Dalton the nod because Andy Dalton, I think, is more athletic than Matt Flynn of all quarterbacks. But anyway, he's doing a good job, though. the computer, I guess, dumping it off underneath. And I play a lot of cover 2 whenever I'm rushing, because I get enough pressure on the quarterback most plays that cover 3 isn't really worth it, because I got guys dropping deep. I'd much rather have the shallow covers as we knock Matt Flynn out for the game, and their backup quarterback is AJ McCarron, which I think is what it is right now in real life. AJ's still on the team or whatever. So, all right, we'll go with it. Doing a good job here, bottling up the run, forcing them to third down. Just going to try and keep these zones tight, and, this is why you can't drop back in the zone with this stupid freaking camera. You can't use it around and, see the crossing routes, because if I had seen that crossing route, I would have just, followed it the whole way. But instead, they complete the ball. They get it down the field. They've chewed up the whole first quarter here, like just killing us. And they put in a freaking touchdown. Like, God damn it. I can't remember the last time I've seen the offense put our defense let up a score. As, our offense went and drove down the field and got us a score real quick. There's so quick, in fact, that actually they have a chance, or the Bengals have a chance to, go down the field, and maybe put in something else. Instead, they don't. They just run the ball and, run the clock out. So you thought. They called timeout here with 20 seconds left. Like, no point. If you're not going to push the ball down the field from the start of your drive, like, you might as well not even go for it. But as of right now, if you guys have been keeping track of the sacks, we're pretty close on the sack record. I think 23 will get us a sack record for the year. And I know we got 7 for the last game. Last I checked, off the top of my head, we were at like 10 or 12 sacks. So we're right there. We're right there at the sack record. We may even have more sacks than what I think off the top of my head. We might be sitting at 20 or 21. I don't even know, as we get a sack here. Oh man, first sack of the game. And what is this? This is like the Ray Lewis dance. But a big hit on AJ McCarron. Couldn't force the fumble, which would have been real nice, especially at the field position. And we got to find a new dance. Like, that is just god awful. But I don't know how close we are, but the goal right now is honestly to get that sack record. And I might not even go try and get any more sacks for the rest of the year, because I don't want to push it up too high, so that way I can't get it again. Just make it unattainable, or just like that much harder, because after this year I'm going to change teams. I don't know what teams I'll have available to me to pick from, but I'll definitely post them in the last video of the year, whether that's week 16 or Super Bowl or Pro Bowl, wherever our season is. As we get another sack on AJ McCarron, that's 2 for the day. I think just one more would give us a record, and here we almost get it. But yeah, after the season's over, we're gonna go to a new team, see what we can, what teams want us out there. I would think, pretty much there should be 31 suitors for the league reigning sack record holder. But yeah, I mean, because we're not rated that high in here. 3rd sack of the day, and I believe this is the sack record. I think it is. Not too sure. We might still have one more coming. But a big sack, and yes, that is the sack record. We end up having it, and I think we're only like halfway through the season, so I have a chance to like really set this sack record up there, so that way it's like definitely not going to be broken. I mean, 22 and a half in a year is already ridiculously hard. That's over a sack a game. Guys like JJ Watt, if you follow him, like if he gets one or two sacks a game, that's a great day for him. I mean, granted, JJ Watt is also swatting down passes and getting tackles for loss on the run game and all that. But I mean, that is also the other aspect of playing the D line or a pass rusher or whatever. But yeah, so we got the sack record. We're up by 2 scores. Not worried about them scoring, because even with 3 timeouts, the computer does not drive the ball down the field. Like, it'll do stuff like this, dump it underneath and go to a 4 and out. And that ends up ending the game. We just kneeled it out. Got 2 things here for you real quick. We're right now top of the league MVP voting, so that's awesome. And we're also in the Hall of Fame voting. I think we're like 4th, and yet we're 4th behind 3 awesome left outside linebackers. But like on the video if you guys liked it. Comment down below what you guys' thoughts, and subscribe for more MUT connected franchise and everything. And I'm out. Deuces.